Okay. Oh, yes.
See all the
이 옆에 있는 요거 벽에 걸린 것도 엄청 오래됐을 것 같지?
top champagne houses.
Yes. 랑송 떼땅저.
So a very famous vineyard. It's located at the entry of the village this way. Just a few minutes away. It's known as the warmest vineyard in Europe. Mostly due to the sun exposition. All the vineyard is south facing. It really helps to get very high maturities. Very interesting.
Is the weather always like this in Champagne?
Not always. Not always. It's winter right now, so obviously temperature are decreasing.
Because I've been to Champagne like 5 times, but I've never seen rain.
Oh, really?
This is my first time.
You're lucky then. Very lucky. No, it's raining a lot. It's a very cool climate in Champagne. But for now, it's quite normal. Actually, it should be a bit colder.
Because it's freezing in Korea.
Oh, really?
Snowing a lot.
Oh. We had no snow so far this year.
Oh.
But last year in February, for example, we had a bit of snow. The chalk is very famous, of course, in Champagne. We make a first stop here. The Goisses is this way, but here we can clearly see the typicity of soils that we have in Champagne. Lots of chalk, Kimmeridgian soils, bringing a lot of freshness. In fact, retaining a lot of water when it's raining, draining all the surface, and storing water. When the sun hits the ground, water evaporates, come back to the surface and through the roots to the vines.
And do you plant Pinot Noir mostly here?
Mostly here. Yeah. At 필리포나 in general, it's all about Pinot Noir. We built our brand around Pinot Noir from this area, from Mareuil-sur-Aÿ, from Aÿ, and from Val d'Or, which is just behind.
Okay.
South-facing Pinot Noirs, vineyards, very interesting, and very chalky soils also in the area. That brings a lot of freshness to the wine.
And I heard also the amount of grape last year was really small, smaller than other years.
24, yes. This is very small harvest. A lot of disease. The yields were 6 to 10,000 kilograms per hectare. And not a lot of people reach this 10,000 kilograms. We're below that.
Okay. Wow.
Ici.
Oh. Wow. So it's facing south?
Yes, exactly. Here is southwest, fully south in the center, in the middle part, and southeast in the other part. And here we have 5.83 hectares.
Wow.
Vineyard. A huge stripe of vineyards like this. Goisses in very old French champagne.
Yes.
Very steep slopes. Steep slopes. And Clos is the place of the very steep slopes, basically. And here, so 5.83 hectares, 2.5 hectares of Chardonnay. All the rest is Pinot Noir. So mostly Pinot Noir. Everything that is south and southwest facing is Pinot Noir. Southeast facing are the Chardonnays.
Okay.
At the other this way. It's around 900 meters long, 100 meter deep, and
Wow.
50 meters high. So 45, 50 meters high. And the slopes are between 35 and 45 degrees in average. The steepest ones are in the middle part. We will go there. And here, for example, we have two levels, two kind of terraces. And the typicity here is that, how to say, the typicity is that the Clos des Goisses is divided in 14 different elements. So we have 14 different plots inside the Clos des Goisses. And if you look at the stone here, it's Clos des Goisses Philipponnat and La Dure. This is the name of this plot only, for example. And every plot has its own little name. And all these plots are going to be vinified separately in order to make 14 still wines. 14 different still wines. At the end, when it comes to making the blends, right now, actually, in the year, we will place them all, decide which ones are the best ones, and blend them together in order to make the Clos des Goisses. It's simple as that.
So 끌로드고아세 is like your highest
Highest cuvée, yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Not the most expensive, but the highest in the flagship champagne. So the main problem when we have steep vineyards is erosion with the rain. It could drag all the topsoil.
Yeah.
It's very natural, but in order to face that, we plant some specific vegetative covers like this in order to maintain the topsoil in place. Mustard seeds, oat, etc. Very long root system, but very thin roots in order to decompact the soil, so we don't have to plow all the time, and also in order to make a natural aeration and softer topsoil, and also to drain water when it's raining too much, for example, to make a competition with the vineyards.
Well, how old they are?
In average, inside the Clos des Goisses, between 40-45 years old.
40-45.
Quite old vines in Champagne.
So the average is like 20-25?
Sorry?
Average year of vines in Champagne.
In Champagne, around 20-25, exactly. Yeah. Here we try to increase the average age of our vineyards in order to get the highest quality as possible. Very, very good, but it's just to say we are like
나 또 땅 보러 온 것처럼 찍어줘. 땅 사러 왔어요. 와.
In fact, the in time it was only a huge hill, and in the late 1800s, this plot grows a bit earlier than the rest. So
okay.
To delay the
growing.
preparation of the plots in order to prevent from frost issues in April or
Wow.
so it's very important to take care of each plot separately. Make some looks like a wall, you know.
Yeah.
It's
wow.
This is the tough one.
So only by hand.
Only by hands. Only by hands.
Wow.
You can see a lot of small pieces of chalk going
yes.
to the surface.
Wow.
And chalk is very soft.
Can break.
Can break very easily, and that's what absorbs water when it's raining. It's very interesting to keep a lot of freshness in the wines.
I don't want to imagine climbing all the
when they harvest, it's crazy because they have to go up with all the grapes.
Wow.
Unload everything, going back, going up to get the grapes again, etc.
Wow.
See?
와. 그래도 오.
Yeah. Be careful, it's very slippery here. Slippery, sorry. Usually we have the whole Côte des Blancs in front of us. Épernay around here. Montagne de Reims is this side.
Okay. 와.
That's nice. And you can see here the canal in front of the vineyards.
Yes.
That helps to prevent frost issues and too dry conditions also.
Wow.
It regulates an average temperature in the area, protecting the Clos and the river just behind.
So this one is built for the wineries or?
No. It was, back in time, it was used for transportation of
Okay.
goods. Nowadays, just a little bit, but it's more for
keeping the temperature and
tourism and
okay.
because it was to thank God, let's say, because it was
memorial or something.
Memorial, because there was no damage in Mareuil-sur-Aÿ. Interesting. So it helped us to preserve all the vineyards. Lots of vineyards were completely destroyed during the two world wars.
I'm sure.
And here we were able to keep all right now since a few the last 20 years. Mostly because it's getting a bit warmer, so it's better to make these red wines to have higher maturity. What we do at 필리포나 is that we dedicated one specific plot inside the Clos des Goisses. This is the one that is just I don't know if you can see, there is one with some yellowish wires. This plot here,
That's
all the way to the limitation.
Sure.
This plot here is planted with a very specific clone of Pinot Noir coming from Burgundy. And it gives us some very loose clusters in order to that really helps to have a better sanitary conditions in this plot particularly. Because the grapes are going to dry much quicker. So the risk of disease are decreasing a lot. And also we will have more sunlight on the skin of the grape, the surface of the grapes, in order to get a much thicker skin.
Okay.
And to make the red wines, we don't have to wait way too long to get nice reddish color. We've been all this way. We made a first stop here to seal the chalk. Then we continued, another stop around here, and then inside the Clos des Goisses, up here, like this, and up here. This is where we stand. And we can clearly see here all the different plots, different size. All the Chardonnays are on this side. All the Pinot Noirs are here. Okay. And this is the plot we use to make the Coteau Champenois, etc. Okay.
와. 진짜 와. 대기업의 힘이야. 오. 찍어줘.
Important. We always age them in oak barrels. Always. And only in oak barrels.
Only in oak. Also, you don't use stainless.
We don't use stainless steel for reserve wines, to age the reserve wines. And we age them like a Solera.
Yes.
Réserve perpétuelle, as we say in Champagne. Perpetual reserve. Since 1946, we are nurturing this réserve perpétuelle.
What is the difference between that one?
Sorry?
What is the difference?
Size.
Different.
Only the size. Only the size. We have this réserve.
또 규모가 다릅니다. 오. 와.
Let's have a look at the presses and we will come back here.
Yep. 오. I can smell grapes.
So, this is where we press the grapes.
Oh.
We have these two pneumatic presses here. We invested in these pneumatic presses back in 2009. You know how it works? There is a huge balloon inside
yes,
that inflates and press all the grapes on the sides. We load everything by the hatches at the top.
Oh, yeah.
So all the grapes first actually they are coming here.
Oh.
We put the cases full of grapes on some scales in order to know exactly how many kilos from which plot, which village, which variety, etc. We want to split everything as much as possible. And then we lift it to the first floor, throw everything inside the
Pipe.
inside the presses, and then we inflate and start the press.
Oh, okay.
Just 50% is the first press.
Wow.
Then we inflate harder. Second press, 1,000 liters. All the rest goes here. That's the regulation. Goisses 2024.
Oh.
My colleague is bringing some glasses.
Wow. Wow.
What do you say? This is the red wine from Goisses I was talking about earlier. My colleague is moving the wines from this vat to this vat for the deposit at the end of the year. And he is going to bring some glasses so we can taste.
진짜 빨간색. 이걸 완전 레드.
Chardonnay.
Oh, yeah. You can tell?
오, 아, 저렇게 따르는구나. 우와. 오,
Is it okay for you to share the yeah, I could.
와.
Very light color, you can see. Pure Pinot Noir color. That's like red fruits all the way. Crazy.
오, 신기해. 오, 향이,
신선해. 아니야. 그래.
우와.
오늘 하고.
우와. 맛있다.
We will see after the tasting if we can try the still wines.
아, yes.
I know they are going to taste the Chardonnays this morning. They should start in 2 minutes tasting the Chardonnays. That's the one. And I will see if we have the leftovers. So we can... Okay. Promise it's the last step. To go up, it's the last one.
아, 오케이. 우와.
This is where we take some. This is where we do some connotations. Not all of them, just a small part. But usually for the wines that we harvest and we feel like we want to add more roundness, richness, complexity, they go 6 months through oak barrels,
오케이.
young oak barrels, but not new oak barrels. Okay, very important. We don't want to have dry tannins, to have oaky flavors or anything. We just want to make the wines feel better and rounder. Vertu, Ambonnet Gand, Chouilly, Clos des Goisses Chardonnays, Clos des Goisses Chardonnay, Clos des Goisses Pinot Noir, etc. That's different size in order, as up here, in order to unify every village separately.
와.
Here you can clearly see Chardonnay is Fauque-Muget.
아,
Des
어제.
Goisses blanc, white, ou Chardonnay sont des Goissiens. Mareuil, Pinot Noirs, Vertu, Pinot Noirs, these Chardonnays, etc.
오케이.
And just behind. Accountability, marketing, French market, logistic.
와우.
These are the cellars. You see here. And that's
What's all the south with the one in red?
yes.
Ah, here. And then,
And then we have huge
wow.
cellars from the 18th century.
18th century.
End of 18th century.
Wow.
So yeah.
우와. 넓다. Wow.
All right. So we have big cellars, but not big enough for our old production. So we decided to only store the vintage champagnes here.
Ah, only vintage.
For non-vintage, we have bigger facilities in
Wow.
France. But here, all vintage. So 1522, Clos des Goisses, some single plots, 1522 rosés, etc. Okay.
Wow.
We age them flat in order to maximize the surface contact between the sediments and the champagne. And then 8 years later, for Clos des Goisses, for example, Clos des Goisses is 8 years on the lease. 8 years later, we put it on the racks, start the rigging process, 1 to 2 months. And after that, disgorgement. And we can sell the bottles after 10 years. After 10 years. We release Clos des Goisses 10 years after the harvest.
Wow.
These are Clos des Goisses Rosé from 2019. This is the whole production of Clos des Goisses Rosé. It's very small production.
It's all.
All.
Wow.
Everything. And we produce 3,528 bottles. As it's written, the board here.
Is it
3,500 bottles.
are stocked here now?
Yeah.
와,
Yeah.
진짜 많이 쌓았다.
3,000
와.
bottles. Yeah.
That's the number, right?
Yeah, exactly.
우와.
GR Goisses Rosé 2019. It's here since June, end of May, beginning of June 2020, after bottling. It will stay like this until 2028.
와.
Then on the racks, riddling, and then two options. Two options. First one, disgorgement, so we can release this bottle in January 2029. But we will not disgorge everything in March 2028. We'll keep around 10-15%. After riddling, when all the sediments are in the neck, we won't disgorge them, but we will age them for an extra 15 years.
Wow.
In order to complete 25 years of aging.
Wow.
And it will be called the Clos des Goisses.
Yes.
Have you tried the Elvis?
Yeah, I think so.
It's very nice. These are the sediments.
Okay. Oh, yes.
See all the sediments? If I do like this, you can see, looks like dust at the end. And this is very, very important. It's not only dust, of course. The dead yeast that finish the second fermentation are, in fact, giving all the complexity to the champagne.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
If I shake a little bit.
Oh. Really huge. Wow. 진짜. 오. 와. 어.